What is up, everybody, and welcome back. We are back, unfortunately. We are back. I know, you guys get sick of me every week. I know. It's a temptation. It's a temptation. But we are back to the Scavolitano Show. We have a very important guest here today. I can't say nothing about her because she's just amazing all around. I've been a fan of her since the very start of her cosplay. And she is here with us, Rei Kennex. She did a little short film of Fulcrum, my favorite Jedi, Ahsoka Tano. And we'll talk about it, break it down with you guys. I've seen it already. It's amazing. Shout out to everybody on the cast that did it, that worked with Rei. And yeah, welcome to the Scavolitano Show, guys. And before we start, make sure you guys subscribe down below to the YouTube channel, The Scavolitano Show, for more fun unboxings, reactions, breakdowns, sexiness, Omega-ness, Grogu-ness, Ahsoka-ness, and all that Star Wars funny jazziness. Woo! That's my woo. Woo! But Rei, how are you, my friend?
Hey, thanks for having me. Doing good. How are you?
I'm still alive, you know. After the short film, it got me a little dazed. I was ready for part two, right? Ready for part two. So my first question to you, Rei, when was the idea that you were going to make this short film for everybody to see?
The idea came after we did the teeny little teaser 2 years ago, the 1 minute one. I wanted to do something else, and then COVID happened. So that got scrapped for a while, but after I was back from Ukraine, I started to think about it in November. So in November, we prepared everything, and December we started shooting.
And how long did it take you to shoot everything all together? How long? Because I know it's just like a 5-minute short film, but I guarantee you it took hours, days, weeks to do that.
Yes, it's short, but there's so much packed in there that it definitely was not one day. It was 12 locations, and we shot this over several weekends, and I think it took overall about maybe 7 to 8 days.
Oh, not bad.
I don't know exactly, but yeah, but for 5 minutes, you know, plus it was all over the place, so we had to drive for hours and hours many times.
I loved it. I loved how I don't know which shot, I forgot which shot. I think it was like, it looked like the desert.
And by the way, if some of you haven't watched it yet, there will be spoilers. So go watch it first, then come back. Yes.
We're going to get her up to 30K views on it because it's already, I think, over 25,000 views. Yeah. So let's get it to 30, guys, for Rei. For Rei. But Rei, it's amazing how you did it. How many people worked on this with you?
I think it's 36.
Oh, wow.
I might be wrong. What about that?
Wow. And you got my friend Kiefer and Alpha. Like, how was that working with them? Because they're both two incredible, talented, handsome men that don't, are like Jesus. Like, they're just awesome.
Yeah, well, with John, we've been friends for several years. Almost since the very beginning, we started cosplaying, I think.
Oh,
so, wow. Of course, he has this gorgeous Mandalorian Brack, and I had to have him in the film. Plus, he's a good actor too. It would be a shame not to get his talents to use. So that was that. And then Kiefer was very kind to join us and help with the special effects because I was Hera Doom. So I worked with him and he worked with me, and so we helped each other.
They're both incredible. They're both talented. So now my next question to you, Rei, is what was your plan of putting Obi-Wan in your series, in your little short film? Because we know in the Ahsoka world that she doesn't meet Obi-Wan no more. Even in Rebels, she says, like, he's dead, or I hope he's alive, but he is dead. So what was your idea to add Obi-Wan in your little short film for everybody to see?
Well, there's this huge chunk of Ahsoka's life that we know very little about. A book touches some of that, but there's still so much to explore. So even though she says in Rebels that she hadn't seen him for a long time, she doesn't know who he is, there's still a period of time between that and where she could potentially see him. And we were just taking some creative freedoms, and we thought, you know what? She would probably want to know what happened to Anakin. There's no way she would never even ask herself one time where is he? What's going on? And of course, who would she seek out to ask those questions and to find out the truth? She would find any Jedi she could find, and of course, she would find Obi-Wan, and go there. And I know it was a very difficult scene to conceptualize and to write, because it's such an important scene. And what would she say? What would he say? So we had to think all of this backstory and what would be Anakin feeling like at this particular point in this timeline. Has he accepted Anakin's choices, or has he not, or is he blaming himself? What does Ahsoka think? And all this interaction between them. So we had to very carefully think through it, and then we're like, well, you know what? It's gonna be tough, it's gonna be tricky, and it's gonna be a risk. Should we show Obi-Wan because it's a trailer, so we can definitely get away with just the voice and it'll work? But we were, we have Josh, who is an incredible actor. He makes an incredible Obi-Wan, and he has the voice and the presence and everything. Let's go for it. He's that great. I mean, we can make it work, and I think it did work. At least the reception has been great, and we're so happy. So Josh really encapsulated Obi-Wan in this little snippet. So we're very happy that paid off.
It was a good scene. I was like, oh my gosh, she met him. This is what I wanted in my life. This is what I wanted.
Yeah, that's what, as fans, that's what we wanted to see. So like, you know what? We want to see this. Let's shoot this.
I really thought in the beginning, because he had the same outfit as Luke. Like in, I think it's The Force Awakens or The Last Jedi, he has that gray on. And I was like, it's Luke. This is what we wanted. But he looked older, so I was like, it can't be Luke, because Luke's not.
Luke's a child.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, no, it's Obi-Wan. And then I was like, I want the scene to be longer. Go back. Let me replay it.
I know, but we could have shot a 20-minute film of just Ahsoka talking to Obi-Wan, but we have to show lightsabers and spaceships and blaster bolts and all of that. So maybe next time, now that we know that this worked, at least this little snippet did, so we can maybe expand some more. And I was very worried, because some of the Star Wars fandom is very critical, and and I'm one of those too. Guilty as charged, and you never know how people are going to react to certain things. Some things they're totally loving, and then the other things they're totally hating, and you cannot predict that at all. So it was definitely tricky, but we're like, you know what? Let's just do it and see what happens.
Now, where was this film? Mostly in California or some in the Ukraine?
No, that was all in Southern California.
Oh, okay.
So we started after I came back from Ukraine.
Yes, because I know you were, when we did our first show together, you were all the way in the Ukraine, and you got stuck due to COVID.
Yeah.
So you must have got stuck there for like almost a year.
No, it was 8 months.
Oh, 8 months. Okay, so that's long.
Still long enough.
Long enough. So Ray, so on the set, did you film this during COVID, or it was winding down during COVID?
Well, we started during COVID, and then I guess, since it only took a few weeks, it was already starting to get better, but we shot most of it, if not everything, outdoors, and there was a very limited crew, and everyone was safe, so I wasn't worried about that.
Good.
I got my tests and everything, so it was good.
You go get the people listening. You get your test. You go for that test. It might make you a little dying for days, but you're gonna be better. You're gonna be better with it.
No, you can buy the test right now in the pharmacy, and you do it at home. You swab your nose or throat, and there you go. So it's very easy now to do it. So
everybody's doing. Omega, have you done it?
Everyone can do it.
Omega, you haven't done it yet? Come on. What's up with you, girl? Come on. She's looking at me like she wants to always kill me. Always wants to kill me.
No, she's nice. I like her.
Isn't she so cute? That's my daughter.
Aw.
I love her. And Omega's my sister's back there, Ahsoka. My Ahsoka, woo! She liked the film. She was present during my reaction, right? Just so you know, she was there.
That's great.
Your film was great. When you watch it, you're gonna say he's smiling from ear to ear. I never stop smiling. throughout the whole film. So you'll like it. So my next question to you, Ray, is what was the hardest scene to film and why?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, the two hardest ones were, I think, the two that the people liked the most. It was the one with Obi-Wan and the one with, actually no, with the lightsaber fights. That one. I think that one was the hardest one, but for different reasons. With Obi-Wan, it was harder emotionally. I'm not going to talk about a 28-hour day non-stop on that day, and it was very hot and very bright, and we were like dying in there, but that was hard, and emotionally also. It felt very real, and its feelings and all of that stuff. So that was hard. And then the lightsaber ones with Stormtrooper, we had very limited time to do that, so we had to be on point, and there were a lot of people involved in that whole scene with the Rebel and the Mando and 5 Stormtroopers. So we had to orchestrate everyone and everything very quickly. That one was just logistically wise harder to do.
Now, what was the funnest scene to film?
Ooh.
And why?
Okay, the funnest one was the advancing of the whole huge Stormtrooper squadron in the woods, because we had literally 15 Stormtroopers, all kinds of them, like heavy armored ones, and Iden Versio, and people who are passing by and witnessing all of that. That was so much fun, and it just felt so real. That was very fun.
Yeah, because that's a scene where it feels like that scene is from The Mandalorian. Like it was a scene in The Mandalorian, like that kind of area, which I loved.
Yeah.
And the lightsabers were like, cheer him. I was like, yeah, right, get him.
That was very fun. Like fun. Yes, that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of people, a lot of action. So that was a fun one.
So my last question to you, Ray, is, would you do part 2? And are you planning to do part 2?
Heck yeah, doing part 2.
It's coming 2022 now.
Well, I'm hoping it's coming earlier because, it took a while to do this one. And I'm so thankful for all the people who have been patient since the first one and waited for this. But it's not going to take as long next time because we're already on it. We're already planning this idea. So now it just all depends on our resources and who comes to join us, to help us and support us. And I'm ready. I could just get in the outfit and do it tomorrow.
And if you need a backup, Ray, you call me. I'll come. If you need a Luke Skywalker, I'm here. I got the facial features. Omega can come down.
Omega, yes. We want Omega in there.
Omega, I got her. Grogu, I got Grogu around here. Where's Grogu? He's over there sitting, watching this. Like, if you need an extra, even a busboy, I got you.
Busboy. We'll bring you.
But guys, you guys can go support Ray and the film now. The short film is out now. Fulcrum. You can go support her buying posters, T-shirts, pins. I just want to say the pin that you made with the Loth cat, I love it. I need to buy one of those, so I need to get one of those too. That is just adorable. I don't know how you captured it. And the artist, I know his name, but what's his name?
Prophet Art.
Prophet Art.
Yeah, he's genius.
He did your poster. The poster he did.
He did.
It looks amazing. Everything looks amazing for this film. Big shout out to Ray for coming on the show. But one more thing before we leave. If you want to support Ray and her cosplay, because we need a season 7 cosplay of Ray. I need that in my life because where's your signed photo? I still have some of your signed photos up somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know where I put them. Are they over there? Yeah, they're probably over there hiding. But I have your print still from the very first Ukraine session we had. You're just an amazing person. So sweet. Love everything about you. You kill it. Your singing is awesome. Your songs, I jam out to them sometimes. I go, yeah, right. This is how we do it. This is how we do it, girl. Throwing it back on a Friday, you know? But if you guys want to go support her, buy from her, Her store will be in the bio and the link. And then we have a very important little announcement. I will put all her links down in the bio for this. Any final thoughts, Ray? Any last things you want to say to the fans out there?
Yes, I just want to thank everyone for support. I feel very loved, and like I said, for an artist and a creator, when you make something that's so close to your heart and you put it out there in the world and it's received and understood and appreciated, that's the best thing ever. It's very inspiring and motivating. So thank you, everyone, and I'll keep going. I'll keep creating.
Now, will you be at some cons coming up?
I should be, yes. I'm hoping LA Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, yes.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Ray, before we go, where can everybody find you on the social medias?
You can find me on Instagram, my main platform, at Rei.Kennex. And pretty much everything has Rei Kennex as my name on Twitter, on TikTok, that I need to start, and YouTube. So, yeah, I'm there.
I'm there. Guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you to the fabulous Rei Kennex for coming on the show, talking about the Fulcrum short film. Part 2 coming soon with me, featuring me. That's it. That's all I said. That's the next poster. Let's get it ready. Put my white face on it. We got this. I'm already planning it, Ray. I'm already planning it. One more thing before we go, Ray. Thank you. I keep thanking you because it's amazing. Amazing what you do for the Star Wars community. Keep it up. I will support you any way possible. I will buy you a coffee. I will buy you anything. Like, as you're amazing person.
You're already doing so much. I appreciate your attention to my little project and for having me.
Always.
That means a lot.
Always. I've been a fan of yours. I wanted to see more with that. When the trailer came out 2 years ago, I was like, I need more. I need more. And now I got it. And now I need more. You know, this keeps going.
Well, I gotta do more then. I have no choice.
There you go. Scavolitano said we need more. So we need more. Right, Omega? Right, Chris. Right on. But guys, thank you for joining us on the Scavolitano Show. Please make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel and Rei Kennex's YouTube channel. And you can go right over to her YouTube channel, Rei Kennex, and watch her little short film of Fulcrum. Be kind to one another, guys. The Scavolitano Show. Please subscribe. And may the Force be with you always, guys. Bye.
Bye.
In my life, when you find people who need your help, you help them, no matter what.